Are you following me? Are you turning into Max? You following Mama? Good morning. Oh, that chat looks off. I don't know if I hit chat or not. It looks off. All right. All my cats are following me. Just felt like the cat lady saying, all my cats are following me. Do-do-do. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Hi, Max. All right. Let's see how this read is going to come along. All right. I don't think I need to restart, but I can tell my chat room is already off. Good morning. I know the chat room's off a little bit. It was glitching. So just a heads up there. Is today the 15th already? Tis is. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Probably do it that way. Mia's home today. I'll help her. She can help me do the camera thing, hang it from the ceiling. So that way it's just bam, right there. All right. So sorry I didn't get back yesterday. Ended up being a busy day. Not busy in the sense like I just kind of did too much and my body was just aching. Yesterday ended up being a bad day, pain-wise. So I'm here now. And I will have to shut that light off. But will you shut up the boiler room light for me? Will you shut up the boiler room light for me and turn on the overhead in here?
Yeah.
Can you turn on the overhead for me?
Huh?
Can you turn on the overhead light? Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you, darling. Okay. No school here. Yeah, no school here either. No school here either. Oh my God, focus. Okay. And I just heard somebody say, you're not supposed to wear emerald on that finger. I can, because of where my chart is. So thank you. I don't think it was rude. I think somebody just knows where to wear stones. All right. Here I am. Here I don't know. I don't know what song's trying to come out. Let's do the rest of January. All right, what do you guys want to know? Because I'll always timestamp. What do you guys want to know? Because I don't typically, it's definitely reconciling with somebody from the past. It's either going to start in January or February. It depends on the wave, but this one's for January or February. So what do you guys want to know? I don't know, how they feel about you. What else? I need help here because I don't do reads like this. Yeah, maybe I can do a quick finance one. If I don't, I'll do it later. I don't know if I'll do it in this read, but yeah, that makes sense. I like doing those. The more practical. So I shall do that for you, Katie. But this one's to be continued from yesterday. You guys are like me. You'd rather go to Korea. I hear you. But I hardly ever do these. So what is it you would like to know when I do these? You guys are funny. I completely agree with you there. Or I can just throw out cards and Spirit can... I know, it's crickets. I know. Spirit can just tell us. I mean, we can do it that way too. I mean, it saved me a lot of, But I can also make it so it's a personal read, Ooh, I thought I just saw something. All right, let's just see what Spirit wants to give us then. I love how we flow here. Yep, I love it. Because you never know what you're going to get. All right, so what does Spirit want us to know about this reconciliation with this person? Best advice for you guys. Winter, Cauldron, Midnight, Winter, Spring, Summer, Fall. The sacredness of pausing. Most magical hour, synergy, healing. Why would be the best effort, yeah. But this read is for like like good intentions, good vibrations. Yeah. Soul fragments, balance will be restored. Ooh, that's quite the card. What do you want us to know about this connection? We have create open communication, dark night of the soul, life brings new meaning. So that did come out yesterday with this particular person or you. Love and light, act with care. This must be like a higher vibing connection. Because this is all like higher mind. If you look at all the cards, it's definitely higher frequency. In the sense, like, nothing is like matrix. Like this one per se can be matrix, but like this is needing to look at things differently. Like enjoying the energy, creating with what you already have. I love the leaf over the moon here. Yeah, you guys can see better without the light. It's driving me fucking bananas, but whatever. I need to clean my glasses. What do you want us to know about this reconciliation? Getting to know each other, heart-to-heart conversation. This could be the one. Romantic feelings. It's almost like restoration. So I don't know what it means by like restoration, because I feel like it's like when something's like old or rusty, or it's like vintage, turning it into modern, or it's like a tune-up. So I don't know what they're trying to say there. Where's that deck? It's pretty quiet. It's definitely like a healing connection. I don't know what you're going through right now. I don't know what they're going through right now. It's quiet. It's almost like I want to just pack it all up and start again, or like, so I think this is one of those connections where you don't quite know. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I know there's probably going to be like open, honest communication. That there would have to be in order for something like this to come together. I don't know if you would try to fight it or not. I'm not really getting that vibe. I'm getting more of a vibe of silence or needing to kind of go within and figuring this out. I think somebody here, I'm getting the card recognition, as if like somebody's just seeing somebody, I wouldn't say just, but somebody's seeing you as like important, like this person belongs in my life. So again, this could just be a friendship. This could be more than a friendship, but it does feel like let's get on the same page. Like, you're important to this person. This person's probably important to you. It's very oblique. Like, I think like there's not going to be like readers that can tell you why. I think it's just one of those. I think it's just like how you interpret it. It's like I'm picking up on something, but I don't know what it is. I just know like it's important. It's an important connection. When two people come together and they're meant to be, you vibe higher, which helps you, people around you, really helps the both of you. It's an aura thing, it's a vibration thing, it's a frequency, all kind of the same thing. But like, this is like your higher self. Create open communication. So that's, being careful with boundaries, blockages, what you went through, what somebody else is going through. If it's a healing connection, it's probably for the both of you. But dark night of the soul, life brings new meaning. Like you realize, like, okay, like I get it. We vibe together. Act with care. So you might be a little apprehensive. Whoever's coming to the person needs to be more like truthful and honest, and same with you. But I think in the beginning, it's important that nobody puts up boundaries or challenges within a conversation, because that's instantly gonna block something. Like, even if it's platonic, someone's, oh, don't bring her name up, don't bring his name up. It's like, that's because somebody hasn't healed from something. Or, if it's like, I don't want to be in a relationship, like, you know what I mean? It's somebody automatically puts up a block or a challenge. Like, that can't really be a thing. You're either going to be open or you're not. There's going to be either no boundaries or there's boundaries, like, but this isn't a connection where there's meant to be blockages and challenges. I think in the beginning, when it comes to you guys being open and honest and authentic and opening up and seeing things where things go and how you communicate and how you respond and where you go from there to there, next, yada, 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 yada. I just saw a train station, like each stop, how you go about it, right? That's ultimately up to you too, and it really depends on how the conversation goes. So like, readers could obviously answer like some of your questions, but it has to do with your consciousness, your subconsciousness, unconsciousness. It is what it is. It is a higher vibing connection. There's definitely something important here. That was just at the bottom of the deck, Divine Feminine. There has to be like synergy. It's almost like what I was just saying with the synergy and healing and not being able to put up barriers. Barriers have to come down. You can't create with barriers. There are probably blockages on both ends, but Like, this is what I just said you can't do. And this is the freaking first thing that comes out. There's got to be a spiritual boundary here. It's like blocking emotions, not wanting to reflect. What's this mirroring? It's the Magician. It's basically everything I just said. Like, you can't create with boundaries. Like, so it's like you both you both can create. You both kind of feel the same when it comes to what you'd like to create. Yeah, see, this is very conscious, subconscious, and unconscious once again, because this is happening between the two of you, and it's probably happening as you sleep or divine intervention. It's definitely how your spirit how your spirit team is connecting with you when it comes to you connecting to this person. I know that kind of sounds like that doesn't make sense. It does, though. It just doesn't make sense because it doesn't make sense in a 3D, because this is kind of more of a spiritual viewpoint. Your team, your ancestors, and you both have boundaries and blockages when it comes to healing, give and take. So there might still be a boundary up with spirit, but I feel like you both have the same barriers, but you both want the same thing. Probably like the same future. You look at things the same way. You could have very strong, similar morals, ethics. You're both deep. You both need deep healing. But when it comes to synergy, you know how it's like, oh, you give, they give, or the issue is that you're giving, they're not giving. So it's like, okay, I'll match your energy. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you want to do that? I'll match your energy. You don't want to respond. All right, I'm not going to respond. I don't think it's games like that, but like, you're both capable of going the same distance in a negative way and in a positive way. I just got shown a battery. So nobody wins. You both deserve the best. You both deserve the same thing. So I think until like it clicks, and you don't have to solve the problem. You don't have to put all the pieces of the puzzle together at the same time. It's just like until it clicks, like there's certain things. Like, they could give a little bit of your love to me. Is that a coffee commercial thing? Give a little bit. Oh, just in your cup. I think it's two different things. So, like, say they give a little bit, and it's funny because there's nothing here about giving and receiving, but I can tell what it's saying. And so, say they give a little bit. It's like, all right, you give a little bit, and then it's like, there's a pause. You know how like when you start clicking with somebody, it's like you're clicking, but like ooh, am I giving too much? Should I text? Should I not? Like, it's, you know, when you're bonding, you know, when something's flowing, and that's where the two of you, like, shut it down. Or I wouldn't even say overthink or shut it down. Some of you, yeah, but like, does that make sense? I know that makes sense. It's like things could be going good, and it's like, all right. And then all of a sudden things get weird. You know, so it's stuff like that. That's got to stop. I think a heart to heart, face to face, is definitely key. I think someone's been keeping something from you. Someone could be trying to heal on their own. You both want to create, though. You both want to give and take. You both want to heal the situation. Some of you are working with moon energy, whether you know it or not. Let's go to this winter. The sacredness of pausing. I think this has to do with fall going into winter. It's like ice skating. It's like that mirroring effect. Because it's all like reflection. You got the moon, you got water here, you got water here. You guys can turn your phones and blow it up as well. I know I've said that before, but just saying it again. It's almost like I don't want to block. I don't want to block that, but I want you to be able to see that as well. So you have ascending, which is now lifting up that card, which is going to throw things off. I don't want to block that card. See, yeah, there's something about that card. I could put you higher and higher, bring me higher. Oh, see, it's... Oh, I could do it that way too. Baby, you're hot just like an oven. Okay. It's like in my glasses, the reflections in my glasses. It's weird. I'm not liking it. It's like that in the light. See, here we go. It's like, and I just cleaned these. See, this is about reflection. So again, it's oh my God, it's driving me bananas. That wasn't just doing that. It's not like I moved the table. I moved the damn camera. So I don't know. It's got to be hitting the camera. Almost like I can't wear these. Like that. Like, okay, hold on. I cannot not wear them, and I'm not going to go put contacts in, but I might have to move the candle because something's up with like the height of that. And it, yeah, see, I don't know. It's weird that it just did that. I don't know why I only usually respond to my kids. Hold on, Smash. I love you too. And kind of day by day, yesterday was a rough day, but I just started YouTube, so I'll call you in a couple hours. Are you home today? Or are you working? How was the flight home? I want a vacation. I should have went with her. My kids would have been upset. probably, she took the kids. I should have took the kids. And it doesn't matter. So maybe there's travel here. That travel has been coming through strong without it showing up in the reads. And it's always something, it's always a message that comes in during the reads lately. It wasn't even like last minute. I knew about it a couple months ago, but it wasn't definitive. And then I thought about it. Then I got in the accident, just lots going on. Last minute tickets would have been expensive for the kids. So I didn't go, but something told me no. But then remember there's one day I almost bought a ticket so I wouldn't back out to go to Mongolia. And I knew the kids would have been upset because I wouldn't have taken them on that one either. But I would have taken them on this one, but it was last minute. See, so there's something with travel. Why that worked out, why that didn't work out, why that didn't happen. Maybe somebody's traveling right now. I think it's more than just astral travel. I think it's more than just like galactic. It's like, I don't know if somebody went somewhere. Maybe they went to a healing retreat. Maybe someone checked themselves into a hospital, but more like a retreat for the health. I don't know. Welcome to Miami. Is that even a song? I don't know if somebody went to Miami. Not my first choice. But see, I don't know if somebody's judging your choice. It's too expensive there. Like, it's like some of the restaurants, you go into the restaurants, like it's a minimum of like $300, like just to sit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's all glamour, but like it's materialistic. So me, I'd like to travel as cheaply as I can, so I can keep traveling and like indulge with some things, and some trips. But like, I'm not a cheapskate. I'm practical. More for my money. So opposite travel destinations? I don't think so. Maybe there was a wedding. Maybe there was a reason. I don't know. Let's jump out of that. But here we go again with the travel. Because I don't want to even block that. And she didn't go to Miami. She went to resort in Mexico. I feel like there's something more here with travel. We'll just let it come in when it comes in. I want to get out of that. This ascending was meant to be up there. It's almost like travel too on a boat. We talked about cars. Upgrades. This could be DNA upgrades, downloads. I don't think it's like upgrade, like relationship wise. Could be, but I don't think that's where it's going. I'm gonna see this leaf like flowing. Here we go with the reflection again. So I don't know if there's a person right there. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Is it like at the bow of the boat? I don't think so. It's almost like a person. Lincoln travels relocating. I see. Will Smith sings. Oh yeah, welcome to Miami. Oh, so that's what I was singing a song. Okay. I didn't know if it was like a greeting, but like that, I don't think it's a greeting because that just pulled me to Hawaii where they put the lei over you. Like, welcome to Honolulu, welcome to yada yada. You know what I mean? Okay. Hawaii is definitely on my destination list. Yeah, see, what the fuck is that? Okay, I don't think it's relevant. I don't think it's happening this week. But maybe that's something you both want to do. Maybe it's something, maybe you both want to travel. Maybe you both want to explore. Maybe you both want to, like, and it's for like a higher purpose. It's, you know, um, like when I travel and go to certain places, like it's some vacation, but a lot of it like is historical for me. You know what I mean? Like being on certain burial grounds and ley lines and historic places and vibration. You know what I mean? Like research. Like I'm into that. Like going into like the jungle and getting permission to go, you know, certain tribes. Like that's my type of exploration. It's not just sit on a beach, you know. And those are nice too, once in a while. But it's like traveling the world. It's a different meaning for me. But I would assume the person that comes into my life would probably be probably a lot like me and just want to make, you know, like um, make the not the best of it, but like have fun with it. Like blogging or video taping or you know what I mean? Like I mean I do plan on traveling and I always plan on taking you guys along. Learn certain stuff and visiting certain cities and festivals and cultures and you know, be nice to make a living off of stuff like that. Um, which I plan on doing too, but I know I have a higher purpose. I'll figure it out as we go, but let's see. I kind of want to step out of that. Let me run to the bathroom real quick. We'll step out of the travel thing so I can zone back in on this. But that's definitely absolutely a message for you guys. I got sidetracked. Here I am walking away because I'm like, I don't want to talk about, let's try to walk away from the travel. But she's like, first hour was awful weather down in Florida, I guess. The last hour and a half, but worst turbulence I've been through. Had to take an Ativan. Girl was crying next to her. I was a little worried about that because we had lots of weather warnings and delays, national weather alerts for like snow squalls and stuff. So I try to avoid I went pee to switch the energy up and still ended up being about travel. So give me a minute because I really want to bounce out of that. We kind of zone in. Let's just sacredness of cosmic ascending. See, when nothing wants to come out, it's like missing something or still needing to talk about something. But so again, travel. You could be traveling to go see somebody. You could. It involves travel. This connection involves travel, maybe. What's this ascending? 6 of stones, 3 of sticks. That is travel. That is kind of like foreign lands. So it's a 6 of Pentacles and 3 of Wands. It's like your ships are in. There's a boat right there, but it does talk about patience as well. Foreign lands. There's a big salamander. What's LMT mean? I don't think I've ever seen that sign. What's LNT mean in a forest? When hiking, leave no trace. Okay. Preserve the past. But do not touch cultural historic structures, artifacts. Leave rocks, plants, and other natural objects. Avoid introducing and transporting non-native species. Do not build structures, furniture, dig trenches. So basically, leave no trace, preserve it in the past, leave it as is. And it's funny because we were just talking about, and I just sent that to Mash and it didn't go through. And that's when I was in the bathroom saying something about like travel. Sorry, I got held up. It's like, all right, try again. It's fucking weird. So there is something with travel with you guys in this connection. You guys probably will be traveling. Could be going to foreign lands with the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands talks about foreign land. like going, enjoying, taking it in, just kind of like what I was talking about. So this might, you guys might be traveling. Good chance you guys will be traveling. And it's a six of stones. It does talk about synergy, kind of both wanting it, pausing it, enjoying it, taking it in. It's like the boat is kind of paused as if like there's an anchor down there. This is about kind of like pausing, taking it in. This is the same thing, pausing, taking it in. This is the same thing, pausing, taking it in. So like I said, like guys, it's like consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously. Like it's for you guys to interpret, but it's all about like right now, like taking it in. Appreciation. So somebody could have a lot of appreciation for you. I do think you know this person because that's how the other reading made it seem. It would be very unlikely it would be a new person. Could be something you just never got off the ground with somebody. This isn't like, I don't want him back, I don't want her back. Like, I don't think it's like that, okay? I think this is, could even be like a friendship, guys. It doesn't have to, could be platonic and something karmic just got in the way. Who knows? But this is definitely a connection where you both appreciate, you both take it in, you both love nature, you both love to travel. Like, it's, you travel by boat, you travel by train, you travel by air. Travel plays a big role. It's like you give, the earth gives back. Some of you could be traveling and meet somebody new. Or it's like somebody you already met before, but it was like a friend of a friend. And you find out you guys know each other, and eventually you guys bumped in at one point. Like maybe you guys bumped into each other in fucking kindergarten class or at an airport. Like your families knew each other. Like it's something where you came in contact with this person before, and it might not even be a memory you remember. There is something here with India. I think it's a place in Africa. Would that be Timbuktu? I'm getting pulled to the Aristocats. That was in England, I think. But there's something with Africa here. India. Got pulled to Maui. You might travel a lot. But I can't. Bangor. Isn't it a Bangor, Maine? But a Bangor, India? I feel like you'd be going more on the outskirts, not like the prominent cities. Travel seems to be a big deal. And again, national park. It must be a certain destination too. I'm telling you, it's weird because it's like take no stone, pick a flower. You know, me and my rocks, I'm always like concerned about like some people say you really shouldn't take rocks, shouldn't take the things of certain things, but like this is like a different vibe. Like I've considered that, but it's like the river. It doesn't mean it's like no, it's the energy. I'm fine and I'm not justifying it, but like there's some place you'd go where it's like But like you wouldn't take one unless spirits like take it, or it got stuck in your shoe, or like it was ended up in your backpack. Like I don't know. Like, so there is something very sacred. Okay, that makes sense because this talks about sacred, right? The sacredness of passing. You guys are just sacred to each other, but you're almost sacred to like spirit. So I don't. There's something with seasons there. Let's go to midnight, the most magical hour. I feel like you guys are being woken up, or there's messages, or there's something. I don't even look at it as like divine timing. It doesn't have that vibe. It's more. And it's almost like winter too. It's got the snowflakes there, like that one does. So somebody could have a hard time sleeping. Or when you first got together, like they couldn't give you what you needed. They might not have seen something, or again, with the moon here and a barrier, it could have been a barrier that spirit put up. It's almost like telling me like this person couldn't sleep, or how something went down between you guys. Like this energy has a lot to say. Well, this is you waking up, which is funny because last night I was up again and I didn't look at the clock. And it's 3 o'clock usually like the witching hour. But I think it was 2 something. But I remember saying in my head something about the witching hour. But see, I don't think this is like purposely getting woken up for messages. I think somebody's having a hard time sleeping. It's like the way they treated you. The Knight of Vessels, which is the Knight of Cups. So somebody really has a lot of feelings for you or about a situation and how something went down. So again, I do feel like you know this person. They think about you a lot, that's for sure. So some of you didn't have the best like some people leave like certain situations amicably. Like this doesn't seem like it was amicable by any means. Baby, you're hot just like an oven. So maybe they regret not telling you how they feel. And it doesn't even have to have anything to do with you per se. It's what's going on in someone's life right now. And someone, feels the need, like maybe they should have told you more. They weren't sure how you were going to act, or, as you reveal your inner selves, get to know each other heart to heart. So it's like somebody couldn't do that. But like, I feel like some of this regret has to do with you. But a lot of it is just like in your life or their life, what was going down. So somebody has a lot to say to you. They do care about you. Again, guys, like this could be a friendship. It could be romantic. That's too many. I almost went from here to there. Let's go to here, even though I wanted to go to there. So yeah, there's something with the placing of the cards too. This could be the one. You've already met this romantic person. So there's a fresh start right here. Something could have been destructive, balancing of the scales. So you've already met the romantic person you seek, if you're seeking. The seed, what I like about this card is the seed's already grown. In the sense of it's kind of already been manifested. There's already a connection. Now it's kind of like, how do you take care of it? How do you nurture it? What are you What are your choices? Are you going to nurture it? Are you not? You got to stay on top of it. Bless me. Like, in the sense, like, it needs sun, it needs light. Photosynthesis, guys, you know? Got to take care of it, feed it, water it. So, I do feel like it's mutual once a conversation probably takes place. Whatever it is doesn't seem like the easiest fix. Yeah, see the devil. I think that's more fear than anything. Like, not as easy as 1, 2, 3. 6 of Sticks, but it can be done. It's like turn the light on. You know what I mean? Both have headlights on here. Like I said, I feel like it's mutual. Like, you guys have the same fears, same outlooks, like very similar. But it's not easy when you have like the same fears either. Definitely makes it a little more difficult to work through. You know, trust issues, that type of stuff. But like, trust didn't even come into this read until now. I'm actually surprised. So I think if there is trust issues, in a way, deep down there's trust. I don't typically get that message. Because it's just coming through. And I just noticed all this like dirt, cave, leaf, all this brown. I got the brown candle going. Earthly energies, soil. So it's like you both must, again, have trust issues, but deep down there's trust. I don't know. That's a weird message. Like, I don't really know how to. And it keeps failing to send to her. So I don't know. I'm not even going to try again at this point. Dust yourself off and try again. What is this fucking trust thing? Because I feel like you both have trust issues, but there's got to be a sense of comfortability. There's got to be a sense of I don't know if you guys are going to have a hard time. What an odd message. Odd in the sense like it's not the regular like trust issue. It's but it's a trust issue. But like, I don't know what that is. Trust. Maybe it's more of like faith. Trust things will work out, or you guys have what you guys need, like the other one has what you need, vice versa. Like, I don't. Maybe trust was a thing and now trust isn't a thing. How does that just go away? I don't. You guys must have a deep connection, because if you're reconciling, like, that's trust is not even like an issue, but at one point, maybe 2 months ago, it would have been an issue. So there's like an awakening, but like in a different way. I don't know how to explain that. Can you? Best advice for the devil energy, which is just fear. If there's a trust thing, that trust is gonna like, it's just like build upon it, or it's just there. So maybe it is belief. You're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that's lived inside your heart to be brought to the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it into life, and you will do exactly that. Like, see what I said? Like, you can nurture it with this fresh start. Like, this could be the one. So, like, you've already met this partner. So this could be work. This could be travel. This could be somebody like you're meeting, but it is more of like the belief. Well, I said something about belief, but like open up to abundance. I don't know, maybe you guys will eventually move to another country. I'm not really sure. Travel seems to be in you guys' future. But there is, like I said, there is something with like trust, but like beneficiary. Let's move on. I'm gonna get stuck on that. So maybe it's, I don't know. I think if there's trust issue, like, I don't think so. Like, if you have a deep conversation, like, I don't think like trust issues is going to be the main topic. You know, someone might be like, oh, obviously I got trust issues, but like, it's definitely not a main topic. It's not a matrix thing. So like, I don't know if this ascension or this get together or the next time you guys meet, this connection, the way you guys do connect, it's almost like that dissipates. It's almost like it's not even a thing. Now, maybe weeks later, months down the road, I don't want to say months down the road, maybe probably like weeks later, like the matrix energy will kick in. But like when you guys come back together or conversate or bump into each other, whatever this is, like, it's like a calmness. Like, oh, like, I wish I had done this sooner type energy. But everything, you know, happens for a reason. Something clearly had to go down in order for people to see something differently. You had your experiences, they had theirs. It's almost like I wanted to go right to that, and then it reminded me to go to that. So let's just go here real quick. Yeah, see, now you got that dark night of the soul twice. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So you're going through a shit ton. Here's that divine timing. You're going through a shit ton. They're going through a shit ton. I think you're both having the same experiences, whether you realize it or not. You both have experienced the same thing when it comes to love, the same thing when it comes to loss. Like, you're very similar. Your fears are similar. Your future, it's like the same path. Like, you guys are a lot, like, I wouldn't say two peas in a pod, but you're a lot more similar than you think. Like, and I think you've had matching, mirroring experiences. You lost somebody, they lost somebody, but like maybe it was both like a parent, a friend, a child. It's something similar. Same thing like with career. Maybe you guys worked in the same field. Like you have mirroring. You guys are probably just destined to be on this path together. You guys are probably the same life path number. You both are fulfilling the same destiny. It's a soul group thing, spiritual tribe thing. It's definitely something like that. You almost both had to experience something life altering. Yeah, 5 of stones. You both had to experience like a loss of something. Because that's the 5 of Pence. So it's something on their end, something on your end. It's not a loss together, like what you guys experienced together. But you both experienced it. This person could very much miss you. Dark night of the soul, I'll get you the exact definition, but it's usually something major in your life, like a loss of a parent, a divorce. Definition of dark night of the soul. Troubled, sad, negative emotions, experiences. It's a final stage of complete purification as well. Surrendering to your hidden purposes at the divine will, which is ironic because divine was at the very bottom. See, there is something about you guys' connection. Like spirit wants you guys together. It might take you some time to figure out why. Isolation, questioning everything about you. You all right, Max? You both experienced like a life-altering relationship too, like who's there for you, who's not. Like even like your breakups have probably been extremely similar. Like if somebody cheated, similar, like you both kind of miss each other, whether you realize it or not. You're both going through a dark night of the soul. So there's a purpose. There's clearly a purpose on why the two of you are coming together. It's not like, oh, they're right. They're just right for each other. Like there is a reason. You guys together, whether it's your energy alone, what it is you do in your future, like whatever it is, you will eventually see why it is. You might work together, you might travel, you might do something, and then it's like, and then it clicks. I don't think this is like, to me, you guys know this is like an important connection or something like that, but like when it clicks, it clicks. If anything's clicking now, it's a different type of click. You know, I feel like you could just be traveling one day, or you guys could be in the car together and it's like, oh shit. Or like you come up, you create something, an idea. And then like you guys have you must have the same destiny. Like your vibration together helps others ascend, helps the universe. Like there's a purpose here, and it's not like just so you can be happy for the rest of your life. It's the energy that transmits. I almost heard transmute. You can transmute other people's energies, shift other people's energies. It's pretty important. And I think you both probably there's feelings. You probably both miss each other. You're both lonely and they're going through something that you can't really explain. It could be depressive. It could be just like sad. You can't really explain it. It's like one of those things like, oh, I hope this energy passes soon, you know? But this is to get you to like a purpose. So it's almost like this reconciliation needs to go down. Spirit's going to make sure like you both feel comfortable with something so this can grow and evolve because they got plans for you guys. So this could start off just friends, you know, shooting the shit, but it ends up being much more. And you guys could just think you're friends and maybe you guys fall in love or maybe there's already feelings that are there that have developed. Like, let's getting to know each other. Baby, I'm just looking at him. For 5 seconds I'm whining, 3 more days to Friday. I wanna make it back home by Monday. And I swear. I don't know. I'm assuming you're gonna understand. Somebody's hoping you will understand why there was blockages, understand why there was boundaries. Could be somebody healing, hiding. I wouldn't even say like hiding something, but like understand why somebody couldn't give, why somebody like there could be energy around them that is not okay. I mean, maybe you guys are taboo. 9 of Blades, it does give this person anxiety as if like it does kind of keep them up, but like there's blockages. Like somebody instantly put up barriers. The barriers have to go, like I said, right? As you reveal your innermost selves to each other. So this is just, it's whatever this is, it's personal and it's matrix. And I think it's easily going to be bypassed, if that makes sense. Like, you're going to understand why somebody did something the way they're doing. Like, you know, is that makes sense? I don't want to get stuck on this because I think some of you, this is like where you're stuck and you don't need to be stuck. You're both going to understand this energy. And I think you're both going to be surprised. It's that energy of, man, I wish I didn't wait so long. Or, you know what I mean? But I think everybody, the both of you, whoever this involves, like you both had to go through this dark night of the soul. You could have gone through it at a different point. You're both going through it. Maybe you realize you're going through it, or you realize they're going through it, or maybe you realize you weren't even going through it, but you actually are going through it because at the end of the day, or they're going through it and then you're going to go through it, but at the end of the day, like being together while you go through it, does that make sense? You're going to go through this boundary, okay? Like you are going to understand. So there's no reason to be stuck here. This is exactly like I said, like, I don't know why I waited so long, but everything happens the way it was supposed to happen because you needed to experience this. They needed to experience this. Like, it is what it is, right? So you can't like kick yourself in the ass for being like, oh, it took so long, or like you can't really go there, okay? So let's go here real quick. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. So okay. It's I'm not going to say it seems to be more on the masculine by any means, but like abandonment issues, settling, not wanting to open up, why they kind of, someone could have ghosted you with abandonment being here, repeated cycles, why they were settling for like, I don't know, that settling almost reminds me of like the Knight of Wands energy. There was something definitely intentional and deliberate. So if you ask me, I think this energy definitely wants to, damn. I don't know what type of message that is. And it went way over there. My pendulum, I went to go pick up my pendulum because I like just keeping things in my hand sometimes. And it totally just fell off. Like it totally just like unclipped. Like the clip isn't loose. It just came right off. It's almost impossible for that to come off of that. So I don't know. I have no idea what type of message that's supposed to be. That's very strange. This is jade. So if you have a jade stone, that, jade might help you right now. That might be a message for you. Jade. Spiritual meaning of jade. Fostering love, compassion, self-love. Its healing properties on many different levels, spiritual and physical, strong connection to the heart chakra. It's a powerful tool for growth and transformation. Its nobility and wealth. Many consider it a protector of generations living and dead. Will always be the gem supreme, the jewel of heaven, the stone of the heart. So I'm assuming, I don't want to assume, but I'm just like kind of asking if like the whole purpose of that was to get the meaning of the stone. It definitely had something to do with it. So again, it's almost like they have feelings that they blocked, but I feel like it's been going on for like a while. I don't think this is like a situation where it's like this person abandons you before you abandon them. Like, I think it's much more deeper than that. Could be linked to childhood with the inner child with the teddy bear being there, but this I saw that flame go out. I mean, they could have abandoned you. What's the settling? The settling is throwing me off. This could have been somebody who like blocked you, went crickets. So somebody who did not want to compromise. It's like my way or the highway. It's like not wanting to take accountability for something. I don't know. This energy definitely feels bad. I have a lot of regret for how something went down with you guys. They were still dealing with something karmic, that's for sure. Could have been another person. Well, obviously, another person, job, anything, but like, I think they're still trying to understand why you came into their life, or like, I think you guys definitely had awakenings at different times of your life. It's almost like this could have been a catalyst for you, and you are a catalyst for them, and maybe they're experiencing this now. You already experienced it before, but it's like putting the pieces together. But this, I mean, do they have regret on how they treated you and certain stuff, how something went down? Yeah. But it was, it's almost like this person had something to say to you, and they had plenty of opportunities to say it to you, and they didn't. Could have been somebody who got stuck in an old routine. It almost is like, don't take it personal, but it is personal. So I think it's like this person had to like awaken to something. I do think they will tell you. Again, it just dropped like out of fucking nowhere. Every time I go to pick up this deck, it doesn't feel like a tower. Maybe it's what they deserve and not deserve. So again, with settling, I felt the Knight of Sticks, and that's what it is. So again, it's almost like with Judgment. See, this has something to do with them. Like the way they treated you is temporary. It's in and out. Like they acted like they didn't care, or they gave you a little bit of care, but not a lot of care. They don't show care. Like there's so much, like, does that make sense? Like somebody who doesn't settle, and they can have abandonment issues, or somebody who doesn't want a relationship, or this is somebody who has decided, like, I want to be a bachelor the rest of my life. It's, it's not like, oh, you tamed a player. Like, that's like what a reader would say. And that's just matrix, guys. Everybody is meant for somebody. There's certain stuff, and for certain reasons. Like, if you're meant to be, you're meant to be. Like don't get your pride or your panties in a bunch and being like, I tamed a player. Like, that's just matrix, and this person was definitely playing in the matrix, and they got a dose of probably how they treated you. Kind of what goes around comes around. Like, this is somebody that like would rather be a bachelor. So like when something goes wrong, or they catch feelings, or whatever the case may be, like they make a judgment call where it's like, all right, let's shut it down type energy. So I do feel like this energy is going to kind of explain to you again. It's way more than like the basics, like I'm saying. And I just see these leaves. So something could have happened in the fall with you guys, and now with winter, it's coming back around. They didn't make the best judgment call, that's for sure, but it is kind of like what goes around comes around type energy. Like I said, I think you guys have experienced, and it's not because what they did to you per se. It could be, but it's you guys have had very similar experiences in life. Like I said before, like if they're just experiencing this, you've already experienced it. It's like stopping the cycle. I asked how the divine masculine feels, and it's the Eight of Pence. So it's kind of like that. Usually is Dolo. You have the Sun and the Hermit, but it's one more, because that's usually like work, effort together, making a decision. Three of Vessels, Three of Cups. Can be like a friendship thing. See, I didn't want to get too heavy over here, but there is like something more here. Somebody definitely didn't feel good enough. So much more than that, though. Work could get in the way. You know, making excuses. I gotta work. I gotta do this. It could have been another person, guys, but I think it was a combination of a lot of things. It's just another energy interfered, whether it's a person, place, a thing. And whatever that energy was heavy enough to interfere. So I hope they have situated this. I'm assuming they have, and, you know, for some reason it's important for this person to tell you what went down. This is you guys' personal conversation, so I feel like I want to wash my hands. This person wants to wash their hands of something. There could be something biblical here. Hold on. Like washing your sins over. I don't know. There's a lot of things I can say about that, but like ultimately, I mean, it's between you guys, but and whoever this reconciliation is for, you're gonna know what it is. I think the truth will definitely set you free. Yeah, see, this is they want to tell you why, you know, they went their way. Yeah, this is a tough one. Maybe some of you guys have children or they have children. It's way more than you think. There is a teddy bear there. Children can be an issue here. Could be somebody who doesn't want to have children. I mean, I'm thinking something probably has changed. I mean, there is something definitely with children. Comfort. How can you bring more comfort into your life? Increase comfort, tangible things, clothes, objects, food, or loving thoughts, peace. So, like, you guys might have different viewpoints on something. Like, their comfort could be more materialistic with the Eight of Pentacles. Your comfort is more family life, children. You know, theirs is more fast paced, go, 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 city life. Maybe you're more country life. You guys have a lot of very similar traits. Again, this is honestly discuss your feelings. I think you got a lot more in common than you think. So you're going to have to wait and see what ends up panning out here. You guys, at one point, maybe this was an intimate thing, and now it's just going to be platonic. I don't know. Whatever this connection is, though, is definitely meant to go down. The weight, the discomfort, the whatever interfered, like everything went down the way it was supposed to. Okay. So again, you could have a strong past life with this person. Like I kind of want to bounce out of this. Not everybody knows the bigger picture. It's never really been discussed. It could have been brought up briefly. I'm not sure, but you guys will get to the bottom of something here. Okay. Act with care. That could be a message for you. That could be a message for them. I think it's a mutual message in general. Love and light. You guys kind of have, like I said, the same dreams. Seeing the bigger picture. Possibly fulfilling your dreams together. You care about the same things. 6, the Queen of Sticks, which is the Queen of Cups. 6 of Blades. So it's kind of telling the feminine to be a little more gentle. So you definitely know how to work with your masculine and feminine, because it's telling you to kind of use your feminine energy here. But it's also about like a spark, relighting the flame, dreaming. Your dreams could be telling you something. I think the bigger message here is act with care and compassion. You might have trouble doing that. So it's kind of asking, the Queen of Sticks is usually single too. I don't know. There's definitely something going on here, but it's almost like Spirit's telling you, like, you can live your dreams with this person. Maybe you don't see it. Maybe you've attempted to imagine it before and you couldn't see it, or it was there and it got taken. Like, I don't know. Like, it's whatever it is, extremely personal between the two of you. I definitely feel like you're a little jaded. This was definitely off and on, stop and go, catalytic energy. That worth waiting for can always somewhat be annoying and frustrating. You could have big plans that intimidate them. You could be taboo. But it's like act with care is kind of telling the feminine. So your approach, I don't know, everyone's approach would be different. Yeah. Let me get your best advice when it comes to this queen. Got spring and then return, divine timing. Here we go with that divine timing, renovation. Not renovation, reinvention. I always say that. So this energy is coming and they are asking you to be kind. But to me, you're probably already a kind person. So, like, this is a big deal, guys. It also can be telling me somebody returned into their life that they thought they were going to have a life with, and that got shattered. Somebody could have returned in their life. I don't think so. This is more, they're telling you that this energy is, coming back. But it's also you kind of telling you to become that Queen of Wands again, go after your dream. No, see, yeah, they want you to do that too, but like, I keep hearing like love and light. So it's more, your dreams could be talking to you. This energy is returning. It is divine. I think there's something there that you do not want to see. Decide what you want. Free yourself. Time to take control back. Hold on. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ than your usual type and expectations. Attraction. You attract romantic love, enjoying living in the moment. That is that energy. Letting go of control issues. Again, at the bottom of the deck. So you probably will be a little hostile to this energy. So I suggest, when somebody reaches out, because I don't see you reaching out, but when this person does reach out, for those who are reconciling, I'm not saying to coddle or cater to this energy by any means, but be gentle. Because I think, yeah, act with care. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so, okay, be nice. Be nice, ladies. I don't think you're an asshole. I think this person obviously hurt you, or it's aggravating, or, the fact that you're not engaging, or you can tell there's a lot of growth, evolution. You can tell that you pushed away from this already. It just can't be, so it's like, if it comes back around, it's almost like, why did you even bother coming back around? Like, so instead of being like, why the fuck did you even come back around? Just be like, I don't know. Let's hope they say something to you where it's either like, all right, let's have a conversation, or not, because Spirit is saying, come on, be like, I think your dreams, this person's been coming to you in your dreams too, giving you a little bit of heads up. And there is something very different about the two of you. But you guys are extremely similar, because it's like, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ. So like I said, maybe one's city life and one's country life. And you're like, oh my God, that would never work. But you guys are very, very similar. You have like the same destiny. Spirit likes the way you guys vibe together. It's important. So I think this person was once a catalyst for you and you were a catalyst for them. Could even be like, it's not giving me the twin flame vibe, but it's like, it's pulling me to like, I look at it as more of like a catalyst, but like somebody had that ability to wake me up and you know, and now here I am. And I'm going to pull that spirit song again, which I could have sworn happened in the very beginning of this video. It's like with the horses. Like that person agreed to come into my life at this time into my life to wake me up, put me on more of a spiritual path. It worked. We agreed to it. It's like, thank you. I'll always be appreciative to that energy, not in what I went through, but I couldn't see that at first, obviously, but like for somebody to have that capability to come in and wake me up the way it woke me up is profound. So you could be doing it to this energy as well, and it wasn't meant to go down when it did initially go down years ago, months ago. Does that make sense? So that it's pretty profound. So like you guys might just end up being friends or work together. You guys might actually end up together. There's definitely feelings. There's something here. But it is one of those connections, and you might have kind of let that go. But now it's like, might be time for it to come back together. It's that type of connection. It's profound. It's not just like a simple connection. It's outside the matrix. Yeah, Stack Knight of Soul is definitely, it's actually gentle, but it is that surrendering. It is that healing energy up here, that synergy. Life brings new meaning. It's all about that vibration. Surrender. Commit to each other. It's that pause, right? It's really getting down to your connection is way more important than you think. Like I said, you could be traveling and it clicks. Like it's a whole new level of healing, guys. You guys are going to take each other out of a matrix vibe and vibe on a galactic vibe, a healing vibe. It's fucking profound. Like if I was going to have anybody in my life, this type of person I'd want in my life, where it's just like, it's profound. It's healing. It's life brings new meaning. It's appreciation. That's going to take time. There might be like an initial appreciation, but this is only going to grow and evolve and expand, and you guys are just kind of going to glow together. So I do think initially I don't know, but like this is as time goes on too, like it's a big deal. Like life brings new meaning is like an understatement. It's gonna come together. So be gentle with communication, be gentle about how you go about things, keep living your life, keep going after your own dreams. Like, don't let this stall you. No need to like fantasize, like just let this come as it comes, like naturally. organically. Be gentle with yourselves. You guys have a healing connection. You could be healers. Yeah, this does bring a little anxiety. The communication, someone's having a little anxiety, but it, there is some disappointment and some hurt here. 8 of Pence. Oh, this was 8 of Cups. Somebody who walked away. This is the 8 of Pence. Working together. Ace of Sticks. The World. Again, this is what the Dark Night of the Soul is all about. Sorrow, sadness, isolation, anxiety. But together is a whole new meaning, and it's a feeling. Right now it's mental because it hasn't been kind of put together, but so I think you're going to get disappointing news. I don't think so. It's not like that. It's more what the two of you are experiencing in general in life. And once this communication comes in, these conversations, depending on how real and authentic you want to get, like I said, it's just something that's going to click. Okay. Let's get best advice for this overall. I almost want to say communication, but it's just the Dark Night of the Soul. It's just healing. You're at soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light. It's time for you to come out of the shadows. Let your authentic self soar. Fly high, my dear one. So you are coming out of something, again, very profound. And this is more uplifting. So there's definitely a catalyst coming into your life and vice versa. You guys are definitely catalysts for each other, but you're both very healing. So appreciate it. Create open communication. I mean, this is big. I mean, that's all about communication. That's communication. This is all about communication. This is all about communication. This was all about like really going within, pausing, looking, absorbing, reflection. Like you guys need to see the bigger picture here. And until it clicks, and I think it's going to take this communication. That's why Spirit's like, be gentle. Yeah, you could be each other's muse. You inspire them, they inspire you. It's important because it's like Ascended Masters, create open communication. Like, this is the 2 of Cups, you guys, and then the 3 of Cups. You guys just have this connection. You have Page of Stones. Could just be a wonderful best friend, a friendship with the 3 of Cups here, but it's also reconciliation with the 2 of Cups. You guys are meant to raise each other's vibration. You guys just vibe higher in general, and eventually you're probably going to pick up on that. It's like you both checked each other last time you guys were probably together, but it ended up being more like a checkmate for you both to experience certain things. Good morning, and I'll be up in a couple minutes. Thank you. Ted made me an omelet. Marsha's like, let's do a getaway weekend. See, I'm telling you, like, it's like she just came back from Florida. Like, this is all, there's something here with travel. I think, but it's like, I want to do a getaway weekend. You, me, Josh, Rob, and Jamie, whoever else. I'll talk to Josh. And her man, too. Which is, it's like, I don't even have a man. Am I going to be a seventh wheel? You see, I don't, guys, so fucking weird. Or by the time this gets planned, somebody will maybe go with me. I don't know. Or maybe I'll meet somebody on that weekend. Like, I'm telling you, like, it's very divine, and there is something here about travel. It could just be, you guys live a little bit of a distance. I'm not sure. But this is, create an open communication. Like, this is like having a best friend. Stand by me. No, lean on me. You know what I mean? Like a ride or die. Like, that's how you two are going to end up being. And it could start off as a friendship. But to me, it's more than a friendship. It's more than just a friendship here. But again, let that flow organically. Maybe you guys need time alone, the two of you. You need to spend some time together. You guys definitely need time together. Maybe you guys should go away for a weekend, or once you start talking, plan something, or even staying in the house for the weekend and just, you know what I mean? This is definitely a divine connection. You're probably asking yourself why it's coming back around, but Queen of Blades with this communication in the Wheel of Fortune, it's destiny. It's destined. It's definitely a destined situation here. With Death at the bottom of the deck, with the High Priestess, something can definitely be transformed. It's a beautiful read, guys. Best advice for this Two of Cups. Nice pivot. Sometimes when things aren't falling into place and you're trying and trying, it's time to ask yourself, pivoting in a way with a better idea, living life so it can flow more easily and effortlessly. How can you pivot just a little bit? So it's kind of being open. Okay. And again, you got that speak up here. It's really this communication. What are you not saying that's eating you up? Can't hold it in forever. It's time to let it out so you can move on and be happy. So it's going to come together right now. It's just a little anxiety. Could be dealing with a perfectionist here. Not sure. Could be you. But it is something that can be transformed, fixed, can be mended. There's some deep feelings. Getting to the root cause. You guys just being honest with each other. It's got to be nerve-wracking because there's definitely potential here for more. And I don't think either of you are kind of naive to that. Could have been something you both blocked. I'm not sure. It's a beautiful read. I think it's I do also feel like there's a connection that kind of got pushed away. Give a little bit of your love to me. I sang that in the beginning too. Anyone know what song that is? I can't tell if it's a song or a commercial. Give a little bit. So give a little, It's worth exploring, kind of seeing where things will go. You definitely gotta, take the boundaries down. Vulnerability is necessary. Some of you, this could be February. Others of you, it's January. I think it's communication's definitely going to come in January. Other things will expand as time goes on. I think it's definitely going to take time. It's definitely something that's going to take time. It's going to grow though. It's going to be a whole different vibe than what you're used to. And there's not going to be as many matrix scenarios as you think. I think it's like a reforming of a friendship, and it probably leads to more. I don't know how. I don't know to what extent, but it's more than just a friendship, and you guys probably know that. But it might be one of those things where, you know, it grows and grows and grows, and eventually it's like, all right, I want to see you more. Oh, I got this feeling like I miss you. I want to be around your energy. Like, there's definitely a natural flow to this. Okay. Hold on. Good morning. I'm just wrapping up YouTube. I'll be up in a couple minutes. Yeah, they probably just want you to come into work, so I would just say, you could just say, yeah, you can just say you do have prior obligations. I'll be up in 2 minutes. You don't gotta reply right this second. Love you, bye. This is something I think that's just gonna flow, and it's just, again, it can start off as just like rebuilding a friendship. Even though you both kind of know it's more than that, but you're both allowing it to kind of unfold. Like I said, it's one of those things like, oh, I miss you. Let's get together. Like, it might take time. It might go really quick. Like, I don't know, but there's nothing about it that's fake. And I think that's the beauty in this situation. Once you guys have this conversation. It's a good read, guys. I love you. I love you guys. Love you. I will come on in a little while and do a reading for the finances, career, that type of stuff, okay? I love you guys. I'll see you shortly. Bye.